There's a lot that keeps the day moving. People getting to work. Kids getting dropped off. Hospitals. Classrooms. Job sites. At first glance, it's just a day. But there's more holding it together.
Early childhood support is critical to what we need in society, to helping our children be able to have a great foundation and then grow up to be healthy, thriving adults and contribute to a wonderful society.
Early childhood supports are core civic infrastructure. We wouldn't be able to show up and do this job if we didn't have that. I'm one of the first women in my fire department to have a child. It just required, after having the baby, figuring out, okay, how do I get to keep doing this job? Who's gonna come and watch my son overnight when I'm sleeping at the fire station? Some of those supports haven't always been in place, and so women haven't been able to do this job. The early childhood supports that I have been able to take advantage of have allowed me to show up for this job and serve the community. And it's really important that women have those early childhood supports so that they can show up in these roles and just reflect the diversity of the people we serve.
It looks different for everyone, but the thread is the same.
When I think about being passionate about returning to play after I was pregnant, I think that a lot of people don't have that opportunity to go and pursue their passion and their profession after becoming a parent. And I think that it's so critical that we have these support systems in place, whether that's childcare or daycare or, close family, grandparents, even, my spouse and my mom would travel with me as a nanny when I was in with the U.S. national team. All of that support really enables moms to be able to feel whole because it's such a shift becoming a mom, and to be able to feel like you're still somewhat the same person and you can, for me, go out and play and do a sport that I love. And I'm grateful for the support that I currently have that helps me do that as a mom.
Across communities, the pattern repeats.
I can't successfully do my job and be an active parent if it weren't for the supports that I rely on and that my family relies on. When you go to your mechanic, your doctors, that people work in service, firefighters, police officers, dentists, they're all there, and a lot of us all have kids. And it starts with, having accessible childcare, having quality education, having social groups for kids. And if those didn't exist, they wouldn't be able to successfully show up as professionals in their fields.
If these families didn't have the systems out there, I think it would be pretty hard. Childcare, just like when they get on the bus, you're like a permanent fixture in those kids' life, especially when they see you every day. We play a vital role, not just in the community, but in a lot of young parents and families' lives to get them from point A to point B. I fight every day and have conversations about how we can improve our system for young families. I'm like a voice for them.
Different lives, different roles, the same foundation underneath it all.
Early childhood supports really give opportunities for families to breathe a little bit easier. It makes it so much easier for children to thrive, for the community to be a better place, because when people feel supported and feel like they're really being well taken care of, the community as a whole does better.
The things that happen in our early childhood are so impactful. There was a huge study that actually was produced by Kaiser in the early 90s talking about adverse childhood experiences. We call those ACEs. A lot of these things are happening, in these first 5 years of life. So it makes so much sense to really put a lot of resources and support around this time. Helping kids get over this hump and kind of get later into life with good supports really builds such a strong foundation for what we need, again, to be healthy, thriving adults in society.
And when we see it clearly, we start to understand something bigger. This isn't extra. This isn't charity. It's foundational.